Hey guys, it's Dan here, and one of the things that I've been doing every month is recording my progress about my life in self-employment in digital marketing. And I wanted to go through a couple of the things that I've covered this month and to tell you a little bit more about them. So, the two big things that have happened to me is I've landed a dream client, and I have to caveat this by saying I can't say who actually the client is. I might be able to say in the future, but at the moment I just can't say anything. The reason why I wanted to highlight this isn't a boast or anything like that. It's the fact that actually I came across this client via LinkedIn. The thing is, I came across this client literally because they at the time put out a message saying, hey, we're looking for self-employed freelancers to help with our social media. And as you've probably seen on a lot of LinkedIn messages, you get these hundreds and hundreds of comments going through going, I'm interested, mail me, or I don't think you should be doing this, or recommending other people. One of the ways I actually wanted to stand out and do it a bit differently was the fact that I used InMail. So I had a couple of credits left on there to be able to do that. Plus the fact that before actually sending any message, I went away and researched the person in question who was asking for freelancers to learn hopefully a bit more about them and try and find if there are any similarities. And as luck would have it, we both did the same degree at different universities at different times, but we both did the same degree. So that was something that I could immediately see in the message was, hey, look, we both did this, it's kind of cool, it's kind of interesting, as a way of trying building up a relationship. And from there, it worked. I had to send in a couple more requests, some examples of my work. Then following on, I also had to go down to a meeting with them. But winning that work was literally off the back of just making the effort to do something slightly different. And it's not amazing, it's not revolutionary. People will put out a quote saying, look, I'm looking for X. And you'll get hundreds of people. And I've also done this myself. Over the summer, we were looking for photographers to work on a gym photo shoot. And with that, again, I put the question out. Within a couple of days, it's fantastic that I'd had about 35 responses in total from different photographers. But with most of them just going, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested, gives them nothing to stand out. And at the end of the day, you've only got a limited amount of time in which to be able to make a decision. So, as a lesson from all of this, if you are looking at prospecting on LinkedIn and trying to build meaningful relationships and essentially get more work, the best thing to do is to actually actively research the person you want to contact, find out some of their details, find out some information, and show that you've made the effort in terms of being able to construct a message which you know which is going to resonate with them, rather than just being a very cold sales message, which they get many hundreds of. The next thing I wanted to talk about was Black Friday. This Black Friday was a bit different. Firstly, because we were a lot more heavily involved in putting some of the campaigns together for our clients. But one of the things which I just didn't quite understand when you sort of sit back and have a think about it is why businesses go for Black Friday. The reason for this is two things. Is one, you don't necessarily need to do a sale, but there seems to be a compulsion, especially in sort of small and medium-sized businesses, that because everyone else is doing Black Friday, you should be as well. And you go, but actually if your product or service is profitable and you know your customers are already going to be coming in, is there much of a requirement to do it? Now people are running Black Friday sales just for the sake of running Black Friday sales, and that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. One of the things which I also find really confusing with this is that businesses will go out and they'll heavily discount their product or service. And you go, fine. But then on Black Friday, everyone's doing it. So the level of chatter, especially online, and the level of competition which you're going to have against everyone else who's trying to promote a Black Friday sale, whether they are in your industry or not, means that the amount of attention which customers have during that period is going to be a lot less because there's so many more messages. And although at the same time there are a lot more people looking, what it means is that the competition and the level of interest kind of cancel each other out. So in my mind, it'd be very worth, if you do need to run a sale at all, running that sale at a different point, or running the sale before or after. There seems to be a case at the moment where an awful lot of companies are just heavily discounting throughout the year, and there's all sorts of different economic reasons for that, but from a marketing perspective, all it means is that an end user or a customer is just going to be seeing repeated messages, whether that's on email, on social media, across websites and so on, that they're constantly in a sale position. Now that means that you're very rarely going to end up expecting to pay anything for full price. And why would you? If you know that in X number of months' time or X number of weeks, or the fact there's just permanently a sale on or permanently discount codes flying around, why would you ever want to pay full price for a product? It overall, in the short term, it works fantastically well at generating revenue, but in the long term, it can really affect your overall standing in the market if people just anticipate that they're going to get a cheap price every time they want to buy something from you. Other than that, November flew by at the start of the month. As I said in my previous vlog, at the very end of October, we went to the States. If you want to find out some more information about what I was up to out there, then check out that vlog. As always, if you guys have got any questions whatsoever about freelancing or digital marketing or both, then feel free to stick a comment in the box below, and I'll catch up with you next month. Thanks very much.